Imagine a machine born from desert fury and precision engineering, a beast forged not just to drive, but to dominate. The 2026 Ford Ranger Raptor isn't here to play by anyone's rules. It's here to redefine them. This is the pickup that blurs the line between brute strength and smart technology. A mid-size monster that arrived when no one saw it coming. Because sometimes the smallest predator carries the loudest roar. Design and exterior from the very first glance, the 2026 Ranger Raptor commands attention. Its wide, aggressive stance announces its presence long before the engine even starts. That signature Ford grille stretches proudly across the front, a warning label, not a nameplate. Every angle feels sculpted with intent, sharp LED headlights that pierce the dark, a vented hood that hints at the power beneath, and muscular fenders that look like they were carved by wind and sandstorms. This Raptor is not just built for trails, it's engineered for intimidation. Its widened track, raised suspension, and 33-inch all-terrain tires make it look ready to pounce. Each curve, each contour serves purpose, improving airflow, cooling the engine, and reducing drag. It's the kind of truck that doesn't need to prove itself with sound or motion. Even standing still, it feels fast. When sunlight hits that metallic body, you don't just see reflections, you see a challenge. Interior and technology open the door and the beast gets civilized, but only slightly. Inside, the Ranger Raptor welcomes you to a cockpit built for command. Every control, every screen, every stitch feels intentional. Performance-inspired seats hug your body like a jet pilot's harness, offering support for both long highway stretches and brutal off-road rides. Soft-touch materials blend with rugged metal accents, balancing comfort with toughness. Front and center sits a massive portrait touchscreen, your digital co-pilot. It controls everything from navigation to off-road modes to ambient lighting. The interface feels fluid and futuristic, like controlling an aircraft rather than a truck. Wireless connectivity, over-the-air updates, and a fully digital instrument cluster make sure the technology stays as sharp as the design. And yet, what really stands out is the feeling, that sensation of sitting in something that's both a luxury suite and a desert weapon. In the Raptor, you don't just drive. You command. Performance and powertrain. Now let's talk about the heart, the reason this beast exists. Under the hood lives a 3.00-liter twin-turbo EcoBoost V6, roaring with around 405 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque, numbers that make your pulse quicken even before you hit the ignition. The power flows through a 10-speed automatic transmission, shifting with near-telepathic precision. And with permanent four-wheel drive and 7 selectable drive modes, the Raptor can go from city street to canyon trail without missing a beat. In Baja mode, the suspension loosens its grip, the throttle sharpens, and the exhaust note transforms into a primal growl, the kind of sound that makes the ground vibrate beneath you. 0 to 60 happens in just under 6 seconds, but it's not the speed that shocks you. It's how effortless it feels. The Fox adaptive dampers are the unsung heroes here. They read the terrain in milliseconds and adjust on the fly, soaking up rocks, dips, and jumps like they're nothing. No drama, no bounce, just pure controlled chaos. The Ranger Raptor doesn't fight nature, it partners with it. Every climb, every drift, every drop feels intentional, cinematic, and precise. This isn't a truck that conquers the trail. It owns it. Safety and innovation power means nothing without control, and Ford knows it. That's why the 2026 Raptor is packed with the latest driver assist and safety innovations. Advanced adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, lane keeping assist, and a 360-degree off-road camera system all work together like a silent guardian. Even when you're flying over uneven ground or creeping through narrow trails, the system keeps you aware and in command. Then there's the trail control system. Think of it as off-road cruise control. You set your speed, and the truck handles throttle and braking automatically, letting you focus purely on steering. And while it's built for punishment, it's also built for peace of mind. A reinforced steel chassis, extra underbody protection, and a new generation of roll stability sensors ensure that this Raptor isn't just fast, it's fearless. Even deep in the wild, you'll feel like the technology is your co-driver, constantly watching, thinking, adapting. It's like having a second brain, one made entirely of algorithms and adrenaline. Market impact and price. So where does this Raptor fit in a world obsessed with electric SUVs and silent mobility? Right in the middle, loud, proud, and unbothered. The 2026 Ranger Raptor proves that combustion can still be thrilling when it's smartly engineered. It bridges that gap between nostalgia and innovation, giving purists the rumble they love, and tech lovers the sophistication they expect. Priced around $65,000. It lands in premium pickup territory, but it offers more than just numbers on paper. You're buying engineering artistry, emotional experience, and bragging rights in one. Its rivals, the Tacoma TRD Pro, Colorado ZR2, and Frontier Pro 4X, suddenly look tame beside it. Those trucks climb hills, the Raptor flies over them. Ford didn't just update the Ranger. They weaponized it. And in doing so, they've built something that feels less like a pickup and more like a statement. Why it matters. So why does this truck matter so much? Because it reminds us that adventure isn't dead, it just needed a worthy vehicle to carry it. In a time when cars whisper, the Ranger Raptor shouts. It doesn't apologize for its roar or its stance or its sheer presence. It invites you to feel alive again behind the wheel. When you grip that steering wheel, you feel the pulse of decades of rally racing, engineering obsession, and raw American muscle, all refined into one mid-size masterpiece. It's not just about getting from point A to point B, it's about every wild, beautiful moment in between. The dust, the echo of the turbos, the silence right before you drop the hammer, that's the magic this truck delivers, and maybe that's why Ford calls it a Raptor. Because once you've driven it, everything else feels like prey. Ending and call to action. The 2026 Ford Ranger Raptor is more than a pickup. It's proof that performance, technology, and design can live together without compromise. A beast that adapts, a machine that feels alive, and a symbol of what happens when passion meets precision. So, what do you think? Which feature impressed you most? The twin-turbo engine, the tech-packed interior, or that unshakable off-road DNA? Let us know in the comments below. And if you love cars that roar louder, drive smarter, and redefine the future, don't forget to subscribe to Car Lens for more cinematic, AI-driven reviews of the machines shaping tomorrow. Today, hit that bell icon, and we'll see you in the next ride. Until then, keep your eyes on the road, your hands on the wheel, and your heart where the wild things roam.